Welcome to Vlogmas Day 13. Today we have another declutter. Today we are going through my bronzers and blushes. I have this whole section here full of bronzers and then these two sections here full of blush. I am a big fan of blush and bronzer, so I know this is going to be hard for me, but we definitely need to make some space because my container is currently overflowing. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Also, I just wanted to give a special shout out to my mom. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Nikki. And also happy birthday to Taylor Swift. So I think we'll start with bronzer. So what I'm going to do is actually take out all of the blush from here so that we only have bronzer that we're working with, and we'll kind of do little piles of like keep, declutter, maybe, that type of thing. So we have 11 bronzers, which actually kind of surprises me. I thought I had more than that, so we're already starting off pretty good. I have a couple of cream bronzers, only 3, and then the rest of these, oh wait, no, this is a cream bronzer as well. And then the rest of these are powder bronzers. So let's start with the powder bronzers. This first one is from Catrice. This one is amazing. It's a baked bronzer. Let's see if I can brighten this up a little bit. It's a baked bronzer. It has a beautiful sheen to it and it's super affordable. This one is amazing. A similar one though is this one from Hourglass. This is the ambient lighting bronzer in the shade Luminous Bronze Light. This is another one of my favorite bronzers. I'm just a big fan of baked like cheek products and face products. I feel like it just gives such a natural look. So that one is another one that I love. The Revlon Skin Lights bronzer is another one that I have loved. This one, I actually have like purchased a couple of these. My first one ended up breaking after I used it a lot, but I had an extra one because I loved it that much. So that is that one. Then we have this Dior palette. I mainly have just used this bottom left shade here, but there are 4 different colors in here. It looks like these top 2 have some shimmer to them, and then the bottom 2 are matte. Then we have a Jaclyn Cosmetics bronzer. This one smells like coffee. This is the pressed bronzer in the shade Vitamin D. Then we have this Ofra, let's see. I know I have a couple of these. So I actually have 2 of these blush bronzer duos, and technically I have 3 because I have 2 in the shade Unit, and then this one is in the shade Crew. So I definitely don't need both of these in the shade Unit, so I'll keep one and declutter the other. And then finally we have this little duo here from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Sculpt and Highlight duo. So those are all of my powdered bronzers. So we have to be specific with what we're choosing here. So this is going to be a little difficult. For creams, I'll go ahead and show you my cream bronzers. We have this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This one is the Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer in the shade Medium. Then we have the Contour Wand from Charlotte Tilbury. We have this little Milk Makeup cream bronzer stick. And then we have this Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Happy Soul. I love this product. It's absolutely fantastic. I've been using this every single day for months. Every single time I do my makeup, that's my bronzer that I use. So that's my entire bronzer collection. Like I said, it's been worse, but we definitely can get rid of a few here that I just don't really reach for anymore. Charlotte Tilbury is one of my favorite makeup brands, so right away I'm just gonna probably go ahead and say we're gonna keep my Charlotte Tilbury bronzers. We have the cream bronzer here, we have the little palette here, and then we have the contour wand, the Hollywood contour wand. So we're gonna go ahead and keep those 3 for sure. I think I can go ahead and declutter this Jaclyn Cosmetics one. It is a matte bronzer, which I don't really use matte bronzer anymore. Almost everything that I use has either a cream product or it has a bit of a sheen to it. I just think it looks more natural, just looks a little bit nicer. So although I think this is a fantastic bronzer and I love the way that it smells, we're gonna go ahead and declutter it. If you are looking for a matte bronzer, definitely check that one out. We have, let's see, this is our Keep pile so far. My other cream bronzers, the Rare Beauty stick is an absolute must for me. This one is definitely staying. And then I also really enjoy this Milk Makeup one. I've been really into cream cheek products, even like blush and highlight as well, which I never used to be, so it's definitely different for me, but I just love them. I think they're really easy to use actually. I think I didn't use them for so long because they felt really like complicated and just like kind of a little bit of a nuisance in a way. So yeah, I'm a big fan of cream cheek products now. I feel like it's a little bit hard for me to choose between the Catrice bronzer and the Hourglass bronzer. They are very similar even in color. I feel like the Hourglass one might be slightly more warm toned, but like just barely. You probably couldn't even tell on the skin. They're even both like a little bit sparkly. I feel like the Catrice one is a little bit more sparkly. I love both of them, but I don't think I need both of them. And I think I like the Hourglass one just a little bit more because it is slightly less like sparkly or glittery. It's so hard to choose though. Like I want to keep both of them, but I know I don't need, do I need both of them? I think, let me swatch them. That's gonna be what decides this for us. I'm trying to decide between keeping them or decluttering the Catrice one. It's nice to keep the Catrice one. Wow, the Catrice one is actually darker than the Hourglass one. And the Hourglass one actually looks more like yellow toned than the Catrice one. The Catrice one is on top. This is the Hourglass. I think I like the color of the Hourglass one more. They are so similar in formula though, like it's shocking. But I do think I'm gonna keep just the Hourglass one only because it's like almost like having two shades of the same product, so I don't need to keep this one, so we're gonna go ahead and declutter it. Then we have the Dior and the Revlon. Both of these are really nice, and I honestly think I would like to keep both of them if possible. So for now, let's see if we can situate this in a way that it works. So these are the bronzers that I am keeping. We are decluttering 3. So 3 is not a whole lot, but considering we started with 11, I'm not too mad at that. So now we have 3 cream bronzers and 2, 4, 6, 7 powder bronzers. So I guess we started off with more than 11. I must have miscounted. I went ahead and just flipped the organizer this way. So now, oh, we got a poncho hair. Now we'll go ahead and do blushes. So I'm gonna put all of my cream and liquid blushes in here to start with. We actually have quite a few, as you can see. So let's see. We have a couple that are new in boxes. I recently got this Laura Mercier blush trio. This comes with 3 shades. I knew I had a couple full-size ones, so I thought it'd be nice to have the minis instead if these shades overlapped. So let's see. So it looks like we have the shades Southbound, Provence, and Promenade in this little set. And then in here we have Provence, and I don't know how you pronounce this one. It's La Piscine. Then we have this Pixie Sheer Cheek Gel, which is a new formula to me. And let's see. Oh my goodness, that is interesting. This looks like fake blood, like Halloween fake blood. I don't know about this one. We will come back to that. So let's see. Starting off with Charlotte Tilbury. Again, I love Charlotte Tilbury. You can see this one has been in my makeup bag. This has been my go-to blush for the last several months. This with the Rare Beauty bronzer stick has been like my go-to duo. This is in the shade Pinkgasm. It's their Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand. I love this thing. It's amazing. I also have it in the shade Peachgasm, which is more of like a peachy kind of color. So both of those are definitely staying. I love, love, love Charlotte Tilbury so much. They are, like I said, one of my favorite makeup brands. Then we have this Hourglass blush stick, which is absolutely beautiful. This is in the shade Wonder, and I definitely want to keep this one. I have a couple of NARS blushes, which again, I am, oh my goodness, a big fan of. We have the NARS Air Matte blush in the shade Orgasm, which is this one right here. And then we also have the like liquid blush in the shade Orgasm. This is called, oh no, it's just called the liquid blush. And I I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep both of those. I'm actually 100% sure. Next we have this from Ilia. I actually really like Ilia. I've been enjoying their products a lot. This is the multi-stick in the shade At Last. This is really pretty. I don't really have anything like this. I feel like I'm kind of intimidated by this cheek gel thing. Let's just see what it looks like. It's definitely not nearly as intimidating when you put it on your skin. I don't think this color, I'm kind of overlapping the other blush. I don't think that color is flattering on my skin tone, so we're gonna go ahead and declutter this one. Then I have my Rare Beauty blushes, which again, I'm a big fan of these. Love those. I have this one from Ofra. This is the Cheek and Lip Cream in the shade Heart Eyes. This is a super bright pink color. I have other palettes of theirs that have a cream blush in it. The formula is incredible, but there's a pink one and a peachy one. I think I would reach for the pink one, the palette, over this shade in particular. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. But of course I do have that palette, which palettes I guess will be a separate video. Then we have these two from Jackson Cosmetics. These are the Blurring Cheek Tints. Both of those are really nice as well. I think this Ilia one, I want to keep it, but I think we're going to declutter it because I just don't think the color is super flattering on me. I think I'm just like, I don't know if I'm too pale or what. But I just, based on the swatch, I don't know. Then we have these little minis from Laura Mercier, which I think I like the minis over the large ones. So one of these is a repeat. Provence is a repeat, so I'll declutter the full-size Provence. And then we have La Piscine, which is a really pretty color. I feel like it would be perfect like right in between there. Let me swatch it and see what we think. It is really pretty, but it's actually pretty light. So I think I'll go ahead and declutter both of my full-size ones. I really like this formula. It's like a tinted moisturizer blush is how they advertise it. So that's pretty cool. So we'll keep those 3 minis and then declutter the 2 full-size ones. So now let's see how we can organize these. So I don't know how I'm gonna organize these yet. We're just gonna go ahead and move all of my cream blushes to this little center part so that we can use this space here to look through my powder blushes. So again, I know this is gonna be difficult, but there's definitely a couple that I think I can get rid of. First, we have this Bare Minerals blush. This one is brand new. This is in Rose Radiance. I don't have any other loose blushes. I don't really use loose blushes anymore, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one while it's still new. I'm sure it's a great formula. It looks like a beautiful color, but we're just gonna go ahead and pass that one along. This one is a new one to me. This is the Gen Nude Highlighting Blush in the shade Peach Glow from Bare Minerals. Now this one I do want to keep. It is so pretty. I hope you can see how pretty this is. It's definitely a little bit more pigmented in real life. It kind of looks like a highlighter. It looks washed out on camera, I think, but it is so pretty. And I have not tried this formula from Bare Minerals before, so I do want to keep that one to at least try out. We have NARS blushes, which, if I'm being honest, I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of these because, again, I'm a huge NARS blush fan. But these are the 4 like shades I have in their main packaging. I do also have this like limited edition NARS Orgasm. This is just the original. So we're definitely going to keep the original. I think we're going to keep all of these. We have Torrid, we have Deep Throat, we have Super Orgasm, and we have Desire. So far those are keeps. Another formula that I love is the Laura Mercier blush formula. We have Strawberry, we have Peach, and we have Fresco. All 3 of these are staying. I love, love, love every single one of these shades. The formula is amazing. Those are incredible. We have a Charlotte Tilbury blush, which you guys know how I feel about Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the shade Pillow Talk. This is their Cheek to Chic Swish and Glow blusher. That one is staying. I have this one from Pat McGrath. I think I'm gonna declutter this one. It's really pretty. I love the formula. It's in the shade Nude Venus. I I don't know. I feel like I have so many other blushes that I would just rather reach for over this one. And this is super expensive and it's definitely nice and luxurious. I just don't need it. So we're going to declutter that one. I have this MAC blush in the shade Peaches that I will definitely be keeping. MAC is another brand that I'm a really big fan of. Then we have this one from Ofra. This is the blush lighter in the shade Cherish. This is really pretty. I just don't think that I need this. I have like other like this blush. I feel like this is a pretty similar color. It's just a little bit less sparkly in the shade Unit from their like blush and bronzer duo. So I think I'd rather keep that than this little one, even though this is so cute and so pretty. We're just gonna let it go. We don't need it. This Nobble blush is amazing. I love this formula. It's so smooth and just shiny and gorgeous. This is in the shade Truth. It's the Skin Glazing Glow Powder, and I love that one. My Patrick Ta blushes I also love. This one's very like bronzy. It's almost like leaning, it's like a peachy bronze, not quite like a terracotta. Then we have She's Passionate, which is more of like a peachy pink shade, but both of those are great. My Hourglass blushes I love. We have this one in the shade Diffused Heat, and then we have this one in the shade Sublime Flush. This one is so pretty. So both of those are gonna stay. We have this ColourPop blush that I just got from the 11/11 collection. I actually just used this in a video trying new makeup that I got in PR. I'm almost actually thinking I might go ahead and declutter this, only because after looking at all the other ones I have, I feel like I have a lot. I have a lot that I already really enjoy. That's not similar. I was thinking maybe that was similar, but I just don't know if I need this. This is a maybe. This is our first maybe. I also have these from Jaclyn Cosmetics. These are the Pop, Peach Pop and Bronze Pop. They're Heat Pop Matte Powder Blushes. I've had these for months at this point and I have not used either one of them. This is Bronze Pop. And then we have Peach Pop. I definitely have not used either one of these. So I feel like since I haven't used them, I should just go ahead and declutter them. I feel bad because I'm getting rid of like all of my Jaclyn Cosmetics stuff, but I just feel like my makeup style has changed a lot and I don't know. I just feel bad not using these products and just letting them sit here literally untouched. So yeah. Then I have these Sephora collection blushes. I love these blushes. These are the colorful, I don't even know what these are called. They're just the Sephora collection blushes. We have Love Child is this peachy color, and then we have So Shy, which is a more pinky color. Both colors are beautiful. Both are like my two go-tos, like a pink and a peach. Those are like, I'm, going for basically one of those. And then we have Milani Luminoso, which is a classic. I really enjoy this product, so I think I'm going to keep that one as well. I think we're going to declutter the ColourPop one. Even though I thought it was beautiful and it was nice, great, I don't know. If I had to choose between this one and some of these other ones that I have, I think I'm going to choose some of these other ones. So this is great, but we're going to let it go. So I'm going to reorganize this and just kind of go through it while I'm doing that, and then we will just kind of see if there's anything else that I want to get rid of. I'm going to go ahead and flip this around, because the way that my Alex 9 drawer unit is, when I pull my drawer out, this is the front. So this is like the side. It's the front of the drawer, but it's like the side. So this is what is front to me, because my unit is like sideways. It's kind of hard to explain. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with how these bronzers are organized, but we definitely need to reorganize the blushes. So let me go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. So here's the finished product. This is like if the front of the drawer was here, this is how it will look. I ended up putting all of my cream blushes over here, aside from my NARS ones. I have all my NARS ones together in a little section. So I kind of just went not really any particular order, other than like kind of keeping some brands together and just whatever fit and looked cute. So this is the final. I ended up decluttering 11 blushes, which is pretty good. I think I am keeping about 30, so I got rid of about a quarter of my blushes. which I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. So I am happy that I was able to get rid of some of my blushes. But again, here's kind of how it'll be presented to me when I open the drawer, since I'll be standing facing this way as I pull the drawer out this way. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. Everything fits perfectly. I kind of have things actually spaced out pretty well. So this is every blush and bronzer that I own that is not in a palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I'm excited to keep doing these declutter videos. Highlighters is next. That's going to be a really difficult one. And then I think we got face palettes. We still have eyeshadow palettes, other eye products, and I don't know, probably a few other categories as well. Oh, lips. Lips is going to be a tough one. I got to get rid of like half of my lip products, no joke. So that's going to be probably the like largest volume declutter that I have. So that'll be a good one. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you all so much. And I will see you tomorrow in Vlogmas Day 14.